Hello everyone, welcome to the showdown we've all been waiting for. It is Eventide versus Eventide. Cause somehow the SDF and VBR have both managed to create vehicles and name them Eventide. So now they get to face off and see who's the Eventidiest.
They're fighting for naming rights.
Yes, whatever faction loses this battle
They'll
will have to forfeit the use of the name Eventide.
and we'll have to name their craft the odds tide or what?
Yeah, this is kind of a setup mock battle because it didn't actually happen on the map. So I've got 4 Eventides on the SDF side and 7 on the VBR side, which is such that SDF has about a 2-to-1 cost advantage. But I think there's a good chance that VBR pulls this off. Because only one of them's been
I
hit
think
yet,
the
and they've
Eventide
done
will
quite a
win
bit.
this.
Eventide's winning is a good bet. You're right. You're right. I like the little miniature figurehead.
That's new.
Yeah, I think the planes are gonna cook on this one. Cause the salvos they put out can like take 5% off one of these guys, and they're hardly getting hit. I've already got 2 Eventides at 95%. 2 Eventide ships at 95%. Like, look at what those salvos can do. Can tear open the side armor or put a big hole into the deck. Knock out a turret or two. The Burt ships are living up to their name. Yeah, look at that. 2 turrets. Damaged
Just
or
sniping all
disabled.
the turrets.
Yeah. Somebody missing their turret firing angle constraints. SMH my head.
Screenshot that. We need the proof. He didn't press backspace on his builds. I saw pink blocks. Restart the
Oh.
whole battle.
Yep. And oh my goodness, is that... Oh, I was gonna say, was that barrel slipping into another turret, and then the turret was just gone. So the Eventides have provided divine retribution for his...
It just disappeared.
Yeah. So... oh, one of the planes has been shot down. There's only 6 left. I'm not sure when or by
Very
what.
well, by the Eventides.
Yep. So it's now a 6v4, where the 4 are averaging about 92% health. Whatever he shot at, I think, missed. Because these guys let out some pretty good block confetti when they do get hit. Unless we're in degraded mode badly enough that it won't even give me confetti. Which would be tragic. Okay, so damage assessment. This guy has 3/5 of his turrets. This guy has about 3/5, maybe a little bit less given that there's damage. This guy has 4/5. And this guy has 3/5. And he's got the pink blocks. This guy is reversing. He's like, I want to get close to those guys, and I want it right now. We are not taking the time to bother and turn around.
It might be going faster backwards.
It's like, yeah, the rear guns work better than the front ones anyways. We ball. Ah, that's how these guys get hit if they're on their last minute of approach, or last few seconds of approach, they stabilize. And that makes them vulnerable. Oh, we're down to 5 of the warthogs. So one of them got lost at some point.
Bro fell off.
Oh, that's a huge chunk. That
Blocked.
damage went all the way through. Also, this guy has crams? What? Oh, no, engine block, never mind. I am stupid. Ugh. I haven't looked at the new engine textures enough. Decent block confetti there, but it didn't disable a new turret. Yeah, the planes really need to take out turrets before the turrets slowly kill them on approach. And they do false attack runs every now and then. Which I'm not sure if that's because they need extra time to reload, or if it's just they're not lining up on the right aim point. Because I've seen that before, where a craft will line up, especially with cram bombs. It does, ooh. The game really struggles lining up cram bombs sometimes. And you'll just do a dry run because the aim point the AI wanted isn't within the line of your approach. Do these guys just have a target prio change? I think they just swap targets. Or something weird happened, I don't know. Another bit of block confetti. I'm seeing engine parts in there.
Engine blocks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he doesn't need them. They're optional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Navy like this, he can just paddle if they need to. Down to 4 airborne Eventides, with the naval ones damaged 79, 86, 85, and 93. The latest distributor of confetti, who I think lost his rear turret. Ooh, that's another good hit. Engine components. Oh yeah, that's an engine totally gutted. Down there behind the flag. Oh, this could be a game changer. Oh! Sleek piloting. Collision narrowly averted. We've got 3 naval Eventides bunched up and the other 4th one over there. With kind of 2 planes going after each cluster. Ooh. That looks important.
I snipe. I'm sure he doesn't need it.
Secondary AI. Oh yeah, I'm seeing only 6 Eventide AIs out of 4 ships, meaning one of them's lost a primary AI, one's lost a secondary AI. And this guy appears to be without the important one. Given that his guns aren't firing and he's not moving. Huge win for the Eventides right there. Although the fact that the one that's now disabled is the lowest health one means that it's not as big of a win as it would have otherwise been. Bit of block confetti loss for that Eventide. Down to 87%.
Yeah, I think the Eventides are winning this battle.
They're certainly winning right now, but who's to say what could happen in the future?
Yeah, maybe the Eventides can clutch.
Yeah, it's possible the Eventides turn this one around. Look at that damage. Glorious.
Nice radiators. Aim at clusters of blocks moment.
'86, '82, '76, '79 for the healths. So they're all almost halfway to death. Or a couple of them are. Ooh, a lot of misses on that salvo. Still damage though, I think it disabled an extra turret. Another missed salvo. Only landed one of the 2 diffs. And none of the rail burst. Eventide. This guy isn't even keel. Haha. It's the one with just the secondary AI.
He's pointing his armor upwards.
True defensive tactics. Very good. If this were a full cost v full cost, I think the aerial Eventides would totally have it. This one's at 83%. Ooh, that salvo ripped straight through. I think they hit a little bit low and went out there.
Emotional damage.
Oh, just local weapon control. I thought that was an AI mainframe. Ooh. Angling the armor did not help this man. He's now at 70 and has given up on life even further. At least the bottom of the hull is metal. Maybe there's some tactics at play there. SMH didn't deco hide a duct on this. Or plates. Oh.
Fight where materials are a concern. Are the Eventides gonna run out of mats?
Well, this Eventide maybe could. This
looks
Eventide also maybe could, but I think they'll be fine. I think we'll have an actual winner before then. We've got
Find out
2...
who's the true Eventide.
Ooh, that's a good cluster of damage against those guns. So this guy has only 2 damaged turrets remaining operational.
For now.
Good salvo. For now, yes. And they're all now under 80% health. We got the capsized
The turtle
one.
survives.
Yeah. Where's the AI gonna be at on this guy? It's not in the stone box, is it? Oh, well, there were AI
Might
parts
be
in
worth
there.
pressing E if you have the map not in it disabled the map view, as you can see internals.
Hmm.
Oh, you don't have it.
Didn't even know that was a feature.
The other map mode.
Oh, this guy has lost all of his superstructure. This guy just menacingly approaching. Before deciding to make it a dry run.
Yeah, like in the options in viewing control at the very bottom, there's an option to disable the strategic view. So when you press E, your camera stays at the same place, but you can still like control the units. But it gives you like a circle where you can see inside
Okay.
inside of crafts.
Yeah. Mhm. So ammo is... I think I saw some. Still 4 airborne. Now we've got 2 Eventides under 70%. The one that's off on his lonesome, and then the other one who's kind of off on his lonesome. Ooh, that's a good salvo. I bet you are now also 70%.
I'm sure he doesn't need that turret.
Yeah, it wasn't working anyways, probably.
Wasn't hitting anyways.
So there's now, okay, 1 and kind of a half working guns. Oof! Rest in peace that.
The timing.
Aerial 1. Yep.
Eventide fell off.
So now the only aerial ones... Oh! Now we've got 5 AIs between the 4 ships. But the redundancy is working well, because with 5 AIs you've still got 1 per ship. And you've only lost 1 of the primary AIs. Ooh, close one. Another missile salvo, just looks like structural. Damage the superstructure. Okay, so 1 and kind of a half turrets on this guy. Will he get shot? He will. Ooh, that was a good salvo.
Has any Eventide been shot down yet?
Yes. They started with 7, so 4 have been shot down. Uh-oh. Low materials is an issue.
I think more than 4 have been shot
Mats.
down.
Mats win. I knew it. I knew it. I saw it coming.
Well, there were 7, 4 got shot
fell
down,
off.
3 died to mat shortage. SMH. But, 60 odd
Eventide's
percent
really
damage
clutched
is
this
pretty
one.
good.
Yeah.
70% damage to all of them, more or less. There you go.
Bongos plans in next season. They were just gonna carry a bunch of mats with them.
Absolute L.
7 cargo
Okay.
containers.
Thanks for watching, everyone.